Let's flip through and review Journey's closed reader and closed notebook for 2nd grade. And as we move along these notebooks, feel free to pause at any important places like the table of contents to take an in-depth look at this homeschool curriculum before purchasing. One thing I really enjoyed about using Journey's closed reader and curriculum is how this workbook is organized by themed units along with the uplifting stories that are well written and really resonated with my child. And when you find your child enjoying a curriculum, it makes homeschooling so much more easier to get through the lessons and makes learning so much more enjoyable. And as with all curriculum, you can purchase this new or used to fit any budget. And I got this off of rainbowresources.com, and they didn't offer a bundle or a textbook, which you should purchase with a few other workbooks, and I'll talk about that later on in this review in order to make this a core curriculum. But keep in mind, just the closed reader, not the reader notebook, can work independently without any additional purchases or resources. Now let's discuss what we loved and what we really didn't love about Journey's homeschool curriculum. We loved the colorful illustrations, the captioned photos that gave insight to each and every story. It brought the stories to life for my homeschool child. We also enjoyed the readability, the thoughtful questions throughout each and every chapter, and the flow of this notebook kept my kids engaged by capturing their attention and keeping my child wanting to read more and continue on to the next assignment. So looking at the flow and nature of any text or workbook is important in any flip through and review, because you want to make sure whatever you decide to purchase for the year is something that you and your child will be happy to complete throughout the entire year. Now let's talk about some of the things that I did not like about Journey's curriculum. And I'm not going to say we, I'm going to say more of an I as a purchasing parent. What were some of the challenges and struggles that I faced and had to overcome while using this curriculum? For instance, I didn't know that more books needed to be purchased in order to make this a core curriculum, such as the textbooks, writing workbooks, along with these 2 workbooks as well. I did purchase the writing workbook coincidentally, but in the beginning, I was lost. So references were made for assignments with story titles, and I had no idea where to find them. And that will be in the upper right-hand corner of the reader notebook, which I'm referring to. They do have an app, which they may have been on there, but at that time, I did not even know there was an app available, which left me feeling frustrated since it wasn't easy to find the references or resources that I needed at that moment. But after doing some research, I was able to make it through the year, and we still did enjoy finishing this curriculum. But as I'm starting to reflect on using this curriculum and how it worked for our family, I will say all in all, it was great using it for my child. We really enjoyed using Journey's homeschool curriculum. But if you're not sure or you're on the fence about using it for you and your family, I'm going to tell you My Literacy is also a great fit for my other child. It has lots of stories and uses creative ways and elements to really highlight the use of grammar in English. And after every story, there are several pages worth of homework and activities that will keep your little learner engaged. So I will link that down below. It is a 3rd grade version, but you can just compare and check out what that curriculum looks like inside for you and your family, and also just check out the different price values and see what will fall within your budget. They both do have online access, but with My Literacy, it has online videos and quizzes and additional homework, but it's not required to use a textbook and to get through each and every lesson. And I hope you found this flip through and review helpful to making your decision for curriculum next year. If you have any additional questions, please leave them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them as soon as possible. And don't forget to check out my 2nd grade playlist for more secular curriculum to use for your academic coming year. And my name is Stephanie. I'm a homeschool mom to 3 kids, soon to be 5th grade and under. And on my channel, I love sharing our homeschool journey, curriculum flip through and reviews, and travel, and just our everyday life. And it would mean so much to me if you would like and subscribe. So thanks for joining me on this flipped review of Journey's homeschool curriculum, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.